They told you a college degree was your ticket to the middle class. But for millions of graduates in 2026, that ticket has turned into a lifelong debt sentence. While you were studying, the math of the American dream fundamentally broke. In the last 40 years, the cost of a degree has surged by over 1,200%, while entry-level wages have barely moved. You aren't just paying for an education anymore, you are pre-ordering a liability that could take 30 years to break even. In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on the degree ROI trap. I'm going to show you the cold, hard numbers universities hide and the 3 paths to wealth that don't require a $100,000 piece of paper. Let's look at the math. Welcome back to the FinRadius USA. If you want to protect your labor value and escape institutional debt traps, subscribe right now and hit the bell. Let's dissect the primary economic illusion, credential inflation. In 1970, barely 10% of adults held a bachelor's degree, making it a genuine competitive differentiator in the labor market. Today, nearly 40% of the workforce holds a degree, turning a bachelor's degree into the baseline equivalent of a high school diploma. Employers now require 4-year degrees for entry-level administrative jobs that pay $45,000 a year. You are forced to pay 6 figures just to qualify for an interview that barely covers basic metropolitan rent. Here on the FinRadius USA, we call this the higher education extraction model. Universities operate as hedge funds with educational wings, charging escalating fees while transferring 100% of the financial risk to students. Why did tuition surge 1,200% while general inflation rose only 280%? The answer lies in guaranteed government student loans. When the federal government began guaranteeing unlimited loans, universities realized they could raise tuition prices without limit. If an 18-year-old can borrow $100,000 with the stroke of a pen, institutions have zero incentive to control costs. Universities built luxury dorms, lazy rivers, and massive administrative bureaucracies, while professors were replaced with underpaid adjuncts. Administrative staff at universities expanded by over 250%, while instructional spending remained stagnant. And unlike every other consumer debt in America, student loans cannot be discharged in bankruptcy. Even if you lose your job, become disabled, or face medical catastrophe, the debt follows you to the grave. Now let's calculate the brutal math of loss on a standard $84,000 student loan balance. Assume an average graduate leaves school with $84,000 in debt at a 7.2% interest rate. On a standard 10-year repayment plan, the monthly payment is nearly $1,000 every single month. For an entry-level worker earning $50,000 gross, that payment consumes over 30% of their net take-home pay. Most graduates cannot afford $1,000 a month, so they switch to an extended 25-year income-driven plan. On a 25-year plan, total interest payments explode to over $97,000. You pay the loan servicer $100 and $1,000 for an $84,000 degree. You spend your 20s, 30s, and 40s servicing interest on classes you barely remember. But the direct interest paid to the government is only the surface destruction. The true wealth destroyer is the catastrophic lifetime opportunity cost of those lost investable dollars. Let's compare 2 18-year-olds. Person A attends a 4-year university and borrows $84,000. Person B skips traditional college, enters an apprenticeship or self-taught tech career, and starts investing $500 a month at age 18. Person A graduates at 22 with zero net worth and $600 in monthly debt payments for 25 years. Person B invests that $600 difference every month into a broad market S&P 500 index fund compounding at 10%. By age 45, Person B has accumulated over $1.4 million in liquid wealth. Person A has just finished paying off their student loan and has a net investment balance of barely $100,000. The degree didn't make Person A wealthy. It delayed their compound wealth curve by 27 critical years. Dr. Evelyn Vance analyzes the degree net present value study published by Georgetown University. The data reveals that over 40% of college degrees have a negative return on investment across a lifetime. Degrees in visual arts, sociology, philosophy, and liberal humanities leave graduates earning less than the average high school graduate. Unless you are pursuing licensed technical fields like medicine, structural engineering, or corporate law, college is a mathematically broken trade. Furthermore, in 2026, artificial intelligence and modern digital infrastructure have decentralized practical knowledge completely. The entire curriculum of MIT, Stanford, and Harvard is accessible online for free or for pennies on the dollar. You are no longer paying universities for information. You are paying $100,000 for a paper credential stamp. And high-growth companies like Google, Apple, and leading financial firms have already dropped 4-year degree requirements. Modern employers care about what you can build, produce, and deploy, not what building you sat in for 4 years. If you are finding actionable clarity in this quantitative breakdown on the FinRadius USA, take a moment to subscribe, like this video, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an archive breakdown. Leave a comment below with your college debt balance. We read and analyze every single response. Now, let's reveal the 3 sovereign paths to wealth that do not require a $100,000 piece of paper. Path 1. The high-margin precision technical and industrial trades. While millions pursue desk degrees, an acute national shortage of licensed electricians, plumbers, HVAC technicians, and industrial welders emerged. Trade apprentices get paid to learn, graduating at age 21 with 0 student loan debt. Master tradespeople and specialized contractors earn between $80,000 and $180,000 annually. By age 30, many scale their operations into commercial service businesses, generating multi-six-figure profit margins. They own cash-flowing enterprises while their college-educated peers are still paying off undergraduate debt. Path 2. Asymmetric skill stacking and digital leverage. In 2026, the highest-paid individuals are not credentialed generalists. They are specialized skill stackers. Combining software development, quantitative data analysis, digital media distribution, or high-ticket sales creates extreme leverage. You can master these skill stacks in 12 to 18 months of intense, self-directed execution for less than $2,000. Build a public portfolio of real projects, open-source code repositories, or case studies that demonstrate proof of work. Proof of work beats a paper resume every single time in the modern sovereign economy. Path 3. Early capital allocation and the 4 hard asset pillars. Instead of sending $25,000 a year to a university tuition office, deploy that capital directly into wealth engines. Pillar 1. Total market equity indexes for broad exposure to productive global GDP growth. Pillar 2. Physical monetary gold bullion stored in private non-custodial custody. Gold carries 0 debt, 0 counterparty risk, and anchors purchasing power across decades. Pillar 3. Digital scarcity via Bitcoin and decentralized self-custody protocols. Bitcoin provides an uncensorable, mathematically capped protocol with an absolute hard limit of 21 million units. Pillar 4. Cash-flowing real estate and commercial infrastructure assets. Julian structures his capital across all 4 pillars, compounding wealth while avoiding institutional debt traps. What if you already have student loan debt? How do you escape the trap right now? Step 1. Execute an aggressive debt avalanche strategy. Target loans with interest rates above 6% and attack them with every dollar of monthly surplus capital. Paying off a 7% loan delivers a guaranteed, risk-free, tax-free 7% return on your money. Step 2. Build an asymmetric parallel income runway in your spare time. Dedicate 2 hours every morning to freelancing, consulting, or building digital assets, throwing 100% of that income at debt principal. Step 3. Never consolidate federal loans into private loans unless you secure a drastically lower fixed interest rate. Private loans strip away all income-driven protections, turning debt into an immediate predatory liability. Sarah backtests the debt elimination timeline of an aggressive parallel allocator against standard minimum payments. The data proves that an aggressive parallel strategy eliminates an $84,000 debt in 38 months instead of 25 years. Shaving 22 years off your debt timeline saves over $85,000 in interest charges. Breaking the college degree scam requires a psychological transformation, decoupling education from institutional schooling. Schooling is what institutions do to you. Education is what you pursue for yourself. In 2026, the most valuable asset you can possess is the ability to self-educate, adapt, and build real-world leverage. Here is the final execution checklist from the research team at the FinRadius USA. Checkpoint 1. Calculate the true net present value and debt load before enrolling in any degree program. Checkpoint 2. Explore precision technical trades or digital skill stacking before taking on student loan debt. Checkpoint 3. Attack existing high-interest debt with an aggressive avalanche strategy and parallel income runway. Subscribe to the FinRadius USA to join our community of sovereign allocators taking back control. Math deletes institutional dependency. Stay disciplined, stay insulated, and trust real compounding growth. We will see you in the next decoding breakdown.